7 demons so far.
You are blessed.
Yeah, especially in Nigeria.
We're very humbled to be in your presence.
We're doing a selfie. Everybody take a selfie. Take a selfie. Take a selfie, guys. If your phone is not out, it's because you don't have one. And we are doubting you. At the end of this, we'll be looking for our own phones because of you.
So if your phone is not out, we know where it is. Quickly.
What is the hashtag?
The hashtags, we have 2. We have PRSK at 55. That's 1. And we also have PRSK Excellence Awards 2025. Quickly go on to X, go on to Facebook, Instagram, X, including, what's the yellow app? The yellow one.
Snapchat. Yeah, but the front row, none of them is on Snapchat.
So all of you are on X. So
up and there on Snapchat, yes.
And then, of course, you have to tag PRSK. Must be there. Thank you very, very much. We're waiting to be tagged so that we can also retweet you.
And repost at the same time.
Thank you very much.
So ladies and gentlemen, to get the energy started, please allow Sid and I to invite one of the most internationally acclaimed and celebrated dance crew in Eastern Central Africa. And they have just flown in this morning from an amazing show in Somalia because these guys are just the bomb. Ladies and gentlemen, please appreciate the one and only Sarakasi dancers! No, Sarakasi, go back. Go back. What's it? Just because you're Shima. I say what I try to ana living. Work on a rent, work on our touring, guys. To go cooperative PR, was Jini was for PR, so Damanyini Takamanga. Send the propaganda. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to invite on the stage the internationally acclaimed, the multi-talented, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Sarakasi dancers! Yeah, that's more like it. Ladies and gentlemen, you better be clapping your hands at this point. Come on. Wow. Please, after having some little bit of qual, don't try this at home. Qual is for enjoyment, not for giving you courage to do this. What? Wow. Waziri vijana wana balance maisha. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, come on, put your hands together. What? These are the Sarakasi dances, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, wapi makofi, wapi makofi, wapi makofi. Those others are, oh come on guys, we're being selfish, we're being selfish, we're being selfish. Mtu amekelea kichwa juu wengine alafu apige makofi. Angeanguka hapo bila acknowledgement. Thank you so much. Those are the Sarakasi dancers, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing group of young men who are doing their best in the creative industry, of course, earning a living and of course entertaining the rest as well, please. Now, as I've told you, as you enjoy Kwa, which is our main beverage sponsor for the night, and actually the beat is on the house, I told you in the beginning, stick to a brand that your body actually You are not. You are a Manchester. Gor Mahia. You don't support football at all. Are you okay? You want therapy? Because it's very weird that a man. Was it which team do you support?
No, which team do you? Arsenal. Allow me with respect, sir. The team of the champions. Yeah, Cynthia. It's a pleasure, sir. Yeah, Mr. President. Where you are? Mr. President, join you again. Manchester. Ningejua iko singekubali hii kazi. Ningejua wewe wa manio ningekataa, nisema I am busy, I've already been booked with the United Nations. Cynthia, wewe wa gani?
Mimi.
Hey.
Like our president,
yes.
I form the great Manchester United.
What is so great about a team that behaves like content creators?
The great
Manchester influencers. Okay, Arsenal there? No, come on, Arsenal there? Come on, okay. I have a speech therapy. I have a speech issue. Mama! Imekata.
Jaribu.
Manchester United.
And Manchester has it. Thank you very much.
Low self-esteem, hakuna sauti, they are going through something. Na ni season mbili ya kuchapwa. Ndio mtuli. My God. My DJ, now Cynthia, what you want to do is this. We want to see how far do we remember what you've been able to achieve, isn't it?
Yes.
Because we're celebrating 55 years of excellence, isn't it?
True.
That's why we actually chose as well. Our theme is back in the days, 80s, late 70s, 80s, 90s. And of course, a rest in peace to the one and only, the queen of country music, Dolly Parton, who passed away a few days ago. I think around 48 hours ago.
Sharp.
Isn't it?
Yes.
So DJ, what do you have for us to remind us back in the days? We want us to participate, eh?
Yes.
Let's see how far we go. DJ, you are here. Guys, do you remember this? Wait. Cynthia, pose the question.
The simple question is, what soap opera was that? I can't hear you. It's okay. Please kumbukeni NSSF, malipo ya uzeeni, important. Next.
You cannot have watched The Bold and the Beautiful and you're single. Some issues are spiritual. Look for Bishop Masai to help you. Yeah, just give us the complete one. Impress. Each other yote tena. Can we go along? Everybody. All right, everybody, I want to hear you. Come on. Watu wa Ushago, watu wa Murang'a, Shamahoho, hiyo ni ngoma gani hiyo jaji? Hii haikufika mkumu, hiyo haikufika mkumu.
Tupatie moja, one from nyumbani.
Aya, diche gani nyingine? That time you were news presenter at KBC, isn't it? Yes. Can I hear one, guys? All right. Nekuisha mali sasa watakani. Ona Gen Z's. Oh my God, hiyo ni ngoma gani?
I can't relate. Hey. My words.
You remember it? Bishop Masai? Niko hapa mbele.
Reverend cannot relate.
Reverend. DJ shikilia hiyo. How many remember that one? Let me see your hands up. Which show was that? Gen Z, we are getting to you. When you get to YouTube,
very close.
Iko wapi? Yes, there was this. DJ, which is the next one? You know we belong together. You and I forever and ever. Until the end of time. You're my guiding light. Oh, she knows it. My goodness. DJ umeipata? DJ wewe. Huyu ni wajana. Can you sing together? We belong together. Come on, millennials. You and I forever. Cynthia, please ask them which station.
Which station were we watching this particular soap opera from? KTN.
At what time?
5:30.
5:30. I don't want to find a homework.
5:30, mwingine anasema 6. 4:30.
5:30. I think it was 5:30, isn't it? DJ, the last one. The last one.
Kulikuwa na time zone difference.
Everybody needs good. You know that one?
That's when good neighbors.
You nakumbuka? Thank you, my DJ. Thank you, my DJ. Thank you,
A
my
round of
DJ.
applause for our DJ for taking us way,
Yeah.
way back.
That is what we were enjoying back in the days, ladies and gentlemen. And we have some beautiful blues and R&B as well, all right? Just give me one. This one I know, Mheshimiwa Rocco, when he was still a young boy, somewhere in Beere, akichunga ng'ombe, alikuwa anaweka hii kwa Easy FM, eh? Ama ndio Kiswa nande nilikuwa Sundowner. Isn't it? All right, DJ nipatie R&B moja. Do you remember that one? Ladies, I want to hear you say,
I didn't mean it when I said I
you
didn't.
love it so,
I should have held on tight. I never should.
should I let you go?
I didn't know nothing. I was stupid. I was foolish. I was lying to
Hapo tumemaliza impress. Hapo tumemaliza. Madam SG, you remember this? That song, did you remember it? Or your team Kenny Rogers,
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton, colors are a coat of many colors, isn't it?
Akina Everly Brothers.
Yeah, Elvis Presley as well, back in the days. You know, he was my neighbor. That only she was, eh? Come on. Baby, when I met you, there was peace on it. I set out to get you with a fine tooth. Hold it. Now, let's get serious. There's our Nigerian brother in the house, and I know him. Augusta, I know you want some fella. You want some fella?
Some fun.
Are you sure? You don't want some fella? Say, mother, I will never forget you.
For this
I know it's not fella. I'm trying to bring it. No, you want to teach me which one is home and which is not home. Is it your first time in Kenya? Who was my good friend? Yeah, you know, this was my very good friend. We were together. We were classmates at the Enugu University. I remember back at that time. Yeah, so let me tell you the truth. You know, Kenyans are not shocked that I sound like a Nigerian because for 15 years, I lied to all these educated people that I'm a Nigerian, and they believed. Me? I come from Kakamega, but I built my career as a Nigerian, so yeah, but they believed. Even Mwashima believed. Him and my father were desperate in the university, and he didn't know that I'm a Kenyan. But at least now but people know how to pray. Cynthia, you've not seen how Nigerians pray.
I have seen.
Kenyans pray as if you're massaging God. Oh, Baba tunakuja mbele zatu. Amen. You heard the way Bishop was praying. When Nigerians praise, it's as if God is their agent. Father! Papa! How many times have I called you? So don't see this man like this. And every person in Nigeria. You see the way Israel, military is by default a lesson. In Nigeria, ministry and being a pastor by default, even him, he can heal while he's like here. So welcome. It's your first time in Kenya? Is your first time? You've been in and out. You love this country, eh? We are amazing. I don't think there's a country that enjoys the best of diplomatical ties, if not Kenya, Nigeria. All these Kenyans have watched Nigerian music until we know your country without traveling there. No Kenyan can get lost in the street of Onitsha. We cannot. We know Lagos. We know it. We cannot get lost there. All right, Cynthia.
Yes. Now
it's time for us to invite. Yes, please go ahead.
Exceptional, the incredible PRSK Secretary General Noela Mutanda to kindly set the pace for this evening.
Madam, on
for
this side.
Yeah, on this end, for a simple reason. When we're talking about excellence, vision, and celebration, there's no person who's better placed than Miss Noella. And she'll explain to us why we're here and how exactly we're going to be participating every step of the way. A round of applause for Miss Noella.
Hamjambo wana PR. That corner, good evening. Thank you. That corner over there, good evening. This corner in the middle, good evening. Asanteni sana. We are not going to take a lot of time. It's just to welcome all of you to this event. Please turn to your neighbor and give them a high five and tell them, is this vintage? And as we are asking if this vintage, please just stand up for 1 minute. Just stand up for 1 minute. Just stand up for 1 minute, and you are allowed to sing along, eh? You are allowed to sing along. This is what vintage is. DJ. Please sing along if you know this song. And shake. The lyrics, shake. It's all vintage. It's all vintage. We are setting the words for you.
Kwani ndicho kiini hasa kisababisha chota. Ewe ndugu yangu we, amka kumekucha. Kamata jembe na panga, tende shamba. Hata wewe mwanangu, amka kumekucha. Kwani hizi ndizo saa za kwenda shule.
Dance.
Hata wewe karani, amka kumekucha. Kwani hizi ndizo saa za kwenda kazi. Mbingu na adui mkubwa wa ujenzi wa taifa. Kwani ndicho kiini hasa kisababisha chota. Ewe ndugu yangu we, amka kumekucha. Kamata jembe na panga, twende shamba. Hata wewe mwanangu, amka kumekucha. Kwani hizi ndizo saa
za kwenda shule. Have your seats. I don't have much to say. If you can remember those songs that we woke up, ile shule tulikuwa tunaambiwa twende, ndio hii sasa. Ile jembe tulikuwa tunaambiwa tushike, ndio hii imetufikisha hapa. Na PR ndio jembe yetu, si ndio? It's what we take to the shamba, si ndio? Na si tumeenda shule, si tulishika panga, si tumekuja ku celebrate the excellence winners. Please enjoy, enjoy. We have a band. The music is all yours. We have a DJ. The music was all yours. We have the Sarakasi dancers for you to watch and enjoy. Have a lovely evening, and once again, welcome. Thank you.
A round of applause for Miss Noella as she makes her way. Jamani. A round of applause for our SG. Until she gets all the way down. SG, don't worry, I'm coming, I'm coming. Hold it, hold it. Oh. No woman should ever go down on their own.
No, nilisahau. Hey, nacheza na check. Pole sana. Sorry, it was a mishap, technical mistake. Sorry. Now, let's appreciate our ST, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. And now we also want to recognize, ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, we want to extend our heartfelt appreciation and our generous, to our generous sponsors who have supported us in making sure that this night is actually very, very comfortable and very successful. And as we continue, Cynthia, please, it is in public knowledge that if you see me squinting my eyes, just know whatever I'm wearing on my head is not giving me an easy time.
We're so sorry, but you're so on theme, my dear. You're looking ever so incredible.
Please, please. Please, I'm a man. I'm a man. Okay, don't sugarcoat my emotions. Okay, fine.
You look handsome, Ofweneke. Nobody has told you. Okay? You
Cynthia,
very,
Cynthia, I just...
Okay, fine. You look edible, Ofweneke.
Can say that again.
You look extremely edible.
Where? Johnny Mawa juzi.
Tupatie blogs kitu ya kuandika jamani. Mapema.
Top MCs.
At famous 24th PRSK Excellence Awards. Declare love for
throw
each
themselves
at each other on
at
stage.
Each other, really. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to appreciate our #1 beverage partner for the night. Please do put your good hands together and appreciate the Kenya Wine Agencies Limited, aka Kwal, Tupige makofi tafadhali.
Applause. Of course, we cannot go far because Central Bank of Kenya, CBK, is right behind them. A round of applause for the incredible sponsorship they've given us.
Beautiful. Is CBK here? Wherever they are, wainua mkono tafadhali. CBK, are you here? Central Bank of Kenya, wherever you are. Are they present? We want to appreciate you.
Anyone from?
Anyway, if they were here, who would be guarding the money? So
Yeah.
it's allowed for them to be in absentia. They're watching online. Ladies and gentlemen, to also make sure that our roads are well maintained, clean, and of course in good condition, let's appreciate the Kenya National Highways Authority, KENHA, as well. Let's clap for them, ladies and gentlemen.
Makofi.
If you're not clapping, what's the problem? If you're not clapping, what's the problem? What's the problem? Thank you.
Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous, Wena.
KENHA, are you here? Wako hapa? Okay, we appreciate them as well. Ladies and gentlemen, also appreciating us and celebrating with us tonight and standing with us in support, the Nuclear Power and Energy Agency, NUPEA. Let's clap for them as well. Are they here? Niyo mess. Ulikuja tu peke yako, ma'am. Walikuwa tu peke yako. Wa pale kwal on behalf of the organization, eh? Yeah, thanks, eh? Akiuna koko calm, koko relaxed. My God. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, sit down to the next one.
The next one is Kenya Port Authority. A round of applause for the support that they've given PRSK and their words this evening.
Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, of course, you cannot travel, of course, you cannot be driving on any Kenyan road if you don't have the validation or, of course, a sticker marker, or you're actually protected. And all this is courage of making sure that the insurance industry is well regulated. Ladies and gentlemen, the insurance
Nikusaidie.
The Insurance Regulatory Authority. Let's clap for them, ladies and gentlemen. The IRA, which are just next door. Are they here? Sasa mkopoa. I love the fact that we are home. Mama, unatoka Kakamega? The fact that amesimama na salamu. That's very us. Like niko hapa pamoja. When you are home, nilijua wapi? Butere. Ule mwana wa Butere. Bungoma. Where are you? Anyway. I didn't say anything. I was told in my brief, no political jokes. I will follow my brief. All right. Cynthia, on to the next one.
On to the next one is Kasneb. We appreciate you for the support that you've given us so far, and thank you ever so much for standing with PRSK and the communications profession.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. So, before we begin the ceremony, of course, we've already had our dinner, ladies and gentlemen. And just a fun fact that I'm getting to understand, Cynthia, is that PRSK Awards began over 20 years ago with the first awards featuring only 5 categories. And today there are actually over 80 categories. Please do put your hands together for that, for celebrating growth. One makofi for that, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, PRSK are judged through a rigorous multi-stage process, including independent scoring and, of course, consensus judging. Cynthia?
Absolutely. Now, the thing about this judging is you need to hear what was the process, what was happening, how did they go through this. Would like to welcome Chief Judge, PRSK Excellence Awards Campaigns, Representative Wausi, to come join us in stage. And of course, to welcome the judges, of course, that's right, Dr. Fweneke?
Yes. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to start, of course, with to tell us about the campaigns. And now joining me, welcoming Chief Judge, PRSK Awards Excellence, Mr. Paul Baraza. Mr. Paul Baraza.
Represented, of course, by Wausi, Walia.
Kindly join us.
And a round of applause as they make their way. Mr. Wausi? Oh, Miss Wausi. My sincere apologies, ma'am.
All right.
My absolute sincere apologies. A round of applause as she makes her way up on stage.
Let me help you up.
Thank you very much, Fweneke.
Good evening. I'd like to right away just call my fellow judges so that they can introduce themselves. I'm sitting in for the Chief Judge, Baraza, who was caught up by government duty. He's still trying to get out of Mombasa to Nairobi.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Naomi Mutua. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Peter Kiragu, one of the judges. Thank you.
Please allow me to go just straight into the remarks as they were prepared by the Chief Judge. For the 6th year, I have had the privilege of serving as Chief Judge of the PRSK Awards. 6 years of judging has taught me one thing very clearly, that excellence cannot be negotiated. Our responsibility as judges is not to distribute awards, it is to recognize the work. It's to recognize the work that meets the highest professional standard, and this year we stayed true to that principle. Merit before everything. We judge the work, not the agency, not the reputation, and not the number of awards an organization already has. Where the scores established a clear winner, we respected the results, even where one agency or one organization had more than one strong entry, we did not move awards around simply for the sake of spreading them. If the work earns the score, the work must win. That is how we protect the credibility of these awards. We also made the difficult decision to withhold awards in categories where the entries did not hit the 70% threshold. That is not an easy decision for any judging panel, but an award should mean something. We cannot lower the bar simply because someone is standing below it. Our responsibility is to protect the standard and then help the practitioners rise to it. What did we look for? One of the clearest lessons from this year's judging is that good communication is not enough. The strongest entries connected the problem, the insight, the strategy, the methodology, and the impact. They did not simply tell us what they did, they showed us why it mattered, how it worked, and what changed because of it. This is increasingly what global PR is becoming. Less about visibility for visibility's sake, and more about trust, relevance, influence, and measurable impact. A 2026 reality, and there is an interesting paradox in communication today. In 2026, AI can help us produce more content more quickly than ever before, but it cannot manufacture trust. Sessions 2026 results or research reports that 91% of PR professionals that were surveyed are already using generative AI in their workflows. Yet the 2026 Elderman Trust Report Barometer tells us that 7 in 10 people globally are hesitant to trust people who are different from them in values, approaches, or backgrounds. So perhaps our greatest competitive advantage as communicators is becoming even more human. Judgment, credibility, empathy, context, and the ability to build trust. What's the challenge to our profession? We also need to ask ourselves why the same agencies continue to appear among the strongest entries. I don't see that as a reason to change the judging. I see it as a reason to build the capacity of more practitioners to produce excellent work. The future of these awards should not be about lowering the standards so that more people can win. It should be about helping more people to reach the standards. That is why feedback from this year's judging will be consolidated and shared with all those that participated, because awards should only recognize excellence. Because awards should not only recognize excellence, they should also create it. In closing, to tonight's winners, you earned this. To those who came close, keep going. To those who did not meet the threshold, learn from it, sharpen the work, and come back stronger. And to my fellow judges, thank you very much for protecting the integrity of this process. After 6 years, my message remains the same. Don't make winning easier, make excellence harder to ignore. Congratulations to all the winners, and thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. Let's appreciate our judges in a better way, ladies and gentlemen. That was a clear show, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, the process was very transparent, was very trustworthy. And of course, it's to assure you that as every participant and every contestant, that of course, the winning formula was clearly thought of, and the team is legit enough, of course, to decide on who walks away with their awards. And now, ladies and gentlemen, without taking too much of your time, please allow Cynthia and I to get straight into the list of the awards tonight. I want to just appreciate, a special appreciation, of course, to my former boss back in the days when I was working on Millennium FM, Bwana Ian Fernandez. It's good to see you, sir. It's always such an honor. Good to see you, sir. I do remember. Thank you so much, sir. Your boy has grown. I'm now a big boy. Thank you. Yeah, my show is now #1 on Radio 47. Yeah. I'm now doing well. Now I'm earning more, actually, than what you are paying me. I've worked hard. All right, so ladies and it's all fine. Ladies and gentlemen, tuko tayari? No, guys, tuko tayari? No, come on, people, are we ready? People, are you ready? My introverts. Some mnajifanya mmechila mwendange dunda. Oh, lo. Ladies and gentlemen, I now want to welcome Cynthia?
Yes.
We now want to welcome, tonight we want to honor the fresh talent, the new voices, and the next generation of leaders who are already making their mark in our industry. Ladies and gentlemen, we now want to welcome Council Member Jesse Masai to announce and present the award to the first winner. So please, with the help of my DJ, let's appreciate him once again, ladies and gentlemen. Makofi.
Thank you very much. Even as he makes his way.
Yes, hello, how are you, sir?
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you.
IRM, kona yangu imevunjwa. IRM. Thank you. I'll have you stand here, sir.
Asante sana. Asimame tu hapo.
Asimame tu hapo. All right.
It's very important that we also would like to hear from a fellow. I think it's very, very important. Don't you think so?
All right.
Fantastic.
So I get him the microphone?
Yeah, just 1 minute. I like that he's a very good gentleman. He's very standing at ease. Hey, atulia, tushikia mic yako hapo, tulia. I'd like for us to hear from Chief Judge for Warriors and Morans, Dr. Fatma Hersi, if she can make her way onto stage. A round of applause as she makes her way. Dr. Fatma, asante sana. Ofweneke, if you can receive her as she goes up the stairs. Na heshima, jamani mpaka afike. Mpigeni makofi. Thank you very, very much as she makes her way. We appreciate it ever so much. That is Dr. Fatma.
Hi, how are you? Like Ofeneke said, this room is really dull today. Mchamke, kama maji.
All right, now we announce the first winner for the night. All right.
Fatma, I believe you were to give your remarks. Ah, yes, there you go.
Can I ask my fellow judges for the Morans to come up here? Give them my speech. Jesse. You know, communication is about being clear. So, Miss Kuja Nambia Nikuja Nisome speech. So, let me introduce my fellow judges who are here with me and let them say hello.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Eva Moriah. I am one of the Moran judges, and I represent BSD Group Avid PR.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Christine Okila. I'm part of the PRSK Moran judges. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Alex Owiti. I'm also part of the judges. Santin.
Honorable Jeffrey Kiringa Ruku, the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Public Service, Human Capital Development and Special Programs. Esteemed fellows of the society, members of the PRSK Council led by President Arik Karani, representatives from the government and the private sector, our valued sponsors and partners, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, once again, good evening. Tonight we celebrate more than awards. We celebrate the people behind the work, the ideas, the courage to innovate, and the commitment to a profession that continues to shape how Kenya communicates. The 2025 PRSK Moran Awards gives us an opportunity to recognize members whose work reflects professionalism, creativity, leadership, and impact. I would also like to recognize the individuals who have given their time, expertise, and professional judgment to make both award programs possible. Our appreciation goes to the judges of the PRSK Awards for Excellence, which was represented by my sister, Wausi Walia, and who have assessed the campaigns, initiatives, and individuals represented across the various categories. I also recognize my fellow judges on the 13-member Moran Awards judging panel. 3 of them have introduced themselves. The others are Joseph Mulei Muya, Amos Kipto Rono, Peter Maura, Dr. Charles Nyiro, and fellow Mike Njeru, Irene Kimasha, Lillian Kimeto of the yearbook, Professor Helen Kiende Beria. I appreciate their time and expertise, and it is central to the process. Following pre-qualification, 6 entries met the requirements and proceeded to the judging state for the Moran Awards. Each was considered carefully and fairly against the standards of the awards. Distinguished guests, the judging process has also reminded us of something important about our profession. Good work must be documented, evidenced, and presented with the same care with which it is delivered. A strong submission is more than a list of achievements or a collection of links. It tells the story of the work, demonstrates the impact, and gives the judges the evidence to appreciate what was achieved. This is an opportunity for all of us to raise the standard of how we showcase our work, document the results, capture the evidence, tell the story, pay attention to the details. And one of the nominees, for this Moran Awards really impressed me with how he captured everything that he does. Excellent. Tonight is even more meaningful as PRSK celebrates 55 years of advancing the communication profession in Kenya. For 55 years, generations of practitioners have given their talent, ideas, and commitment to building this profession. Tonight, we add another chapter to that story by recognizing those who are raising the standard through their work. To those being recognized tonight, may your achievements inspire others. To every practitioner in this room, I encourage you, do the work, pursue excellence, document your impact, and tell your story. Our profession becomes stronger when we're willing to put our best foot forward and allow it to inspire the next generation. The Moran Awards are not simply about who wins tonight. They are about the standard we set for ourselves and the legacy we leave behind. As we celebrate 55 years of PRSK, let us continue to raise the bar, honor our profession, and create work worthy of recognition. It is now my honor to present, are we presenting the Moran, or are we? Not yet.
Not yet, madam.
Okay, so asanteni and congratulations to all our winners.
Better round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Take your time carefully down the stairs, down the ramp. Thank you.
That's a good thing.
All right. So Cynthia, very quickly into it. Thank you so much. Of course, that was Dr. Fatuma here. So thank you so much. Would also want to recognize Professor Abraham Mulo from the Moi University, one of the Excellence Award judges who just walked in. Please, let's appreciate him, ladies and gentlemen.
Kindly wave at us, Professor. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I was feeling so lonely that there's only one doctor in the house and a professor. So thank you so much for joining us. Let us also, ladies and gentlemen, and our next speaker is the only double president in the room.
The only one.
The only one. So
the only one.
Yes, the president of PRSK and also the African Public Relations Association, APRA. Please, ladies and gentlemen, Cynthia, take it away.
Of course, the president of PRSK, Mr. Arik Karani. A round of applause as he makes her way to the podium. Mokofi, His Excellency.
All right. Better round of applause. Better round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Looking ever so dapper.
Karibu sana, karibu sana.
Back to the seasons of my youth.
Before I make my very short remarks, may I kindly ask the chair of the fellows to join me on stage, and our very important guests from Nigeria, Dr. Iken Aliaku, please join me on stage. And then all the council members, please join me on stage. Our chief guest, Waziri Geoffrey Ruku, chair of the fellows, all CEOs present, my very good friend, Mr. David Omoyo, CEO Media Council of Kenya. We have other CEOs in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I know today is one of those days where people are a little bit tense as we wait to unveil. But you know, in life, PRSK has come from far. 55 years ago, we were formed. And who would have thought that 55 years later, a group of people who came together in a room to establish this society, to make sure that we are safeguarding excellence in the profession and upskilling ourselves, would live to see an organization this heartbeat. 24 years ago, we started these awards. Every year we have been increasing them. And as the judges have talked about the judging criteria, the excellence of it, I think for me, everyone is a winner. Everyone who put in their entry is a winner just by virtue of putting in the entry. And to all the winners who we will be awarding and celebrating today, please continue to push the bar high. As we enter into this year, it's our responsibility that to know that Kenya is ours and we need to up the game when it comes to communication excellence. Allow me to invite the chair of the fellows, Honorable Peter Mutie, to speak to us, and then he will invite our guest from Nigeria, and then I'll come back and do the other protocols.
Thank you very much. Our chief guest, Waziri, President, PRSK, President, Nigeria Institute of Public Relations, my good friend, CEO Media Council, who apparently is the president of the World Press Councils. I have been corrected. The president of the World Association of Press Councils. You know, my colleague, fellows, ladies and gentlemen, when Dr. Ike Nalieku asked me to reach out to our good friend David Omoyo in relation to an activity coming up, a global activity coming up in the continent, and I gave him the credentials. He said, but Peter, I have just seen on the internet that this guy is the president of the World Press Councils. Why aren't you celebrating this achievement? He reminded me that we need to be celebrating achievements, which is what we are doing today. The first time I attended the awards, I remember that was 2004, 5, Kennedy, somewhere around there. It was really an experience, but the awards have culminated to the epitome of celebrating our profession. Those of us who had the advantage of going to NYS before university, the best moment we had then was the passing out parade. And there was something called advance by review order. How many of us went to NYS before university? Raise your hand. Steve Wagat, come on. You guys are Gen Zs or what? So the commander would say, parade, advance by review order, by the left, quick march. And in less than 10 seconds, we all move forward and we stop at a glance, and the entire celebrations, you know, would be acknowledged by the audience. This is our advance by review order. I want to wish you well, those who are winning. I want to congratulate the council for making it happen again. And ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the evening. Allow me to invite Dr. Ike Nalieku, the president of Nigeria PR Institute of PR, my brother from another mother. Karibu sana Kenya.
Thank you very much. I have a challenge here. In Nigeria, public relations is about celebration, because we understand trends and we know the power of celebration. But it looks like this place is so dull, and we are here to celebrate excellence. Please, can you look at the next person to you and say, please celebrate excellence with me? Can I hear you say so? Celebrate excellence with me. Because it's not easy. It's not easy to attain, and once you attain, you must be celebrated. I want to congratulate PRSK. We call him the Prince of Kenya. You see the way he's dressed. That's how he intimidates us when he comes to Nigeria. We gave him somebody from Edo State, so he's wearing their costume. I want to sincerely congratulate PRSK. Coming here this evening, I have learned something. Number one, that each of the 3 major categories of the awards that you give, you have different judges. That's very profound. Number two, you've done this now for 24 years. In Nigeria, we used to have what we call President's, NIPR President's Awards. So it's the president who rewards and awards. When I became president, I said it has to be abolished. It should be institutional. So we are starting on the 7th of December to celebrate excellence. And I'm coming here now to learn. So PRSK is now mentoring us on how to celebrate from the institutional point of view. Thank you very much. I want to say that my dear brother, who God has used to help to shape the practice in the continent, we are very, very delighted with the strides. We know that it is not easy, but you have the weight. You know, unlike me, he has the weight to carry all the challenges. So I sincerely thank you. And our cabinet secretary, thank you very much, sir, for finding the time to be with this profession this evening. We normally say that those who identify with public relations practitioners and professionals know exactly what they are doing, because this is the only profession that you practice on earth and practice in heaven. Doctors don't have a place in heaven because nobody is sick. Engineers don't have business in heaven because all the roads and bridges have been built. Lawyers are lost in heaven because there are no cases to adjudicate. The only profession that you practice here and in heaven is public relations, because you have to keep relating, sometimes with angels, sometimes with God, sometimes with your fellow people that have made it to heaven. So those that want to go to heaven, join public relations. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Before I hand over the microphone, allow me to introduce the fellows who are with us here today. And I would request them to walk to the podium, please, fellows, so that we can introduce you. They will say their name so that we can hear their voice.
I think you heard my voice, but my name is Dr. Fatuma Hersi.
Good evening. My name is Stephen Wangaji, OGW, fellow PRSK.
My name is Kennedy Onyonyi, fellow PRSK and former chairman, 2000 to 2002. Thank you very much.
Before I give it back to Peter, can I just claim that I'm the one who started the awards when I was chair?
As the fellows exit, allow me to ask each council member to introduce themselves.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening again. In the spirit of vintage, I will go back in time to Chinua Achebe and say, when you see kinsmen gathered together, it's not because they don't have food in their homes or because they cannot see the moon from their homes, but because it's good for kinsmen to do so. And today it's very exciting that as PR kinsmen, we are here. As a young professional and youngest in the council, I say that Public Relations Society of Kenya has made me and molded me. I celebrate all of you, and above all, congratulations to everyone that will take it home, and we are all winners. Thank you. My name is Lydia Rosasi.
Good evening. Good evening. My name is Samuel Mutai, Assistant Treasurer, PRSK, and I just want to say congratulations to all the winners.
Good evening, colleagues. My name is Jesse Masai. I was to pray for us when we began this meeting. I was handling a crisis, but I'm happy to be here and happy to see you.
Hamjambo.
Kwa majina naitwa Joseph Ndegwa. I'm an Assistant Secretary PRSK. And thank you for coming. We celebrate you and God bless you.
Allow me to stop here because I know the room is full of tension and we all want to know who are the awardees for today. So for everyone who's taking their award home, we celebrate you. For those who are planning to enter for the next year, we encourage you to enter because entering an award means that you're trying and testing yourself to see how you have grown in the industry and how you can shape narratives. Congratulations to the winners yes again. Asante sana.
Bwana President, I think it's right in order within the protocol for you to now invite our guest of honor for the day, sir.
Perfect.
I know you're excited, the success of the day, yes. But can you allow me to remind you, sir?
Perfect. So may we all be upstanding as we welcome May we all give a round of applause to our Cabinet Secretary, Waziri Geoffrey Ruku, who is our chief guest. He's coming to address us today. If you're not clapping, you're jealous. If you're not clapping, you are bad. Thank you so much. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Asante sana. We can take our seats. It's almost 10. It's a good evening to everyone. I see the room is full. This is very commendable. It's a very good work from the team here. Let me start by recognizing the leadership of Public Relations Society of Kenya, Mr. Ricky Karani, the President of Public Relations Society of Kenya, members of PRSK, Council, esteemed fellows of the Society, the CEO or the CEOs present, representative from the Ministry of Information, Communication and Digital Economy, distinguished communication and public relations professionals, corporate executives, government officials and industry partners who are here, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Kenyans, good evening. Amjambo. Amjambo tena. I thank the management or the leadership for inviting me to grace this PRSK Excellence Awards occasion and for organizing this very colorful event. It is indeed an honor to meet and speak to the esteemed professionals who have kept Kenyans informed, engaged, and connected across the private and public sectors of our economy. And today, we spend the whole day from 8 a.m., the entire government, or the executive and judiciary and Parliament of Kenya leadership from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. to commemorate 16 years of promulgation of our constitution as a nation. So it is indeed a very important day to the new Kenya. And after the meeting, we had a tete-a-tete with the President of Kenya, and I mentioned to him that I will be participating in this award ceremony this evening, and he passed his regards to all the professionals who are here. So mpokee salamu ya Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. As the Ministry of Public Service, Human Capital Development and Special Programs, and the Government of Kenya, we thank you for your great service to the nation and to Kenyans. When a section of PRSK leadership paid a courtesy call on me in my office a few weeks ago, I was quite surprised to learn that a number or a majority of members of PRSK are drawn from the public service of Kenya. And I therefore said I won't miss this occasion, because as a government we rely considerably on communicators to keep Kenyans informed on the government mandates, programs, projects and directives. Fellow Kenyans, we meet at a defining moment, and not only fellow Kenyans, but we have fellow Nigerians and fellow all those who are coming from other countries are most welcome. We meet at a defining moment for our nation. Kenya is in a season of reflection. A nationwide conversation now underway about who we are and where we are ended as a country beyond 2030. It is a conversation that, in my view, must rise above the politics of the moment and the noise of an approaching election. And we speak instead of, and speak instead to something more lasting. The Kenya we are building together for generations to come. Let me repeat. We meet at a defining moment for our nation. Kenya is in a season of reflection. A nationwide conversation now underway about who we are and where we are ended as a country beyond 2030. It is a conversation that, in my view, must rise above the politics of the moment and the noise of an approaching election, and speak instead to something more lasting. The Kenya we are building together for generations to come. The conversations that we have started are crucial, and as communications professionals, you should play an active role driving the discourse in every boardroom, in every newsroom, every WhatsApp group, every village baraza, so that what should unite us around a shared destiny does not so that should unite us around a shared destiny does not instead lead us into divisions and discontents. Your role matters most as we approach the ballot in the year 2027. Electioneering period breed misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation that innocent errors of commission or omission, the deliberate falsehood, and twist and half-truth can be avoided. If only trained professionals can verify before publishing and correct those news articles to prevent driving the country to chaos and anarchy. I have, as someone who has run for election, I have witnessed a lot of misinformation. Sometimes you wake up, you go to a WhatsApp group, different WhatsApp group, and you find people are talking about you the whole night, the whole morning, and you wonder whether the person they are discussing is the same guy. You wonder, is there another, for instance, sometimes I ask myself, is there another Roko? Or this Roko who is being discussed here is the same? A lot of misinformation. And I think these are the professionals gathered here will play a very great role in ensuring that misinformation and disinformation and malinformation and twisted half-truth, propaganda and falsehoods are not the day-to-day and fake news. We have quite a lot of fake news from all corners, and you are the right people to shape the narratives which can uplift our nation. I challenge PRSK to be Kenya's first line of defense against this falsehood in the months ahead, and the government stand ready to work with you on this patriotic assignment. Ladies and gentlemen, in that same spirit of partnership, I want to speak to a matter close to your professions act, the Public Relation and Communication Management Bill 2024. I know it is before the National Assembly, and I welcome this move to streamline and professionalize your industry through a proper institute and licensing framework. I am open to walk this journey with you whenever you need my assistance, and with the Ministry of Information and Communication and Digital Economy. Considering that our universities graduates roughly 3,800 PR and communication students every year, this bill is in many ways a gift to them, a promise that the profession they train for will finally have standards, structure, and standing. There are quite a lot of things that happen at the back offices of Parliament of Kenya, at both the National Assembly and the Senate. And sometimes bills can stay for more than 5 years without going through all the legislative processes. Having spent some 2.5 years there, I know I can be able to help where I need them as far as pushing for this bill to see the light of the day. Before I transited from Parliament to Executive, there are quite a number of bills which I was pushing, which I was the sponsor, and one of them was very controversial. They generated a lot of misinformation. The Assembly and Demonstration Bill 2024, putting into effect Article 37 of our Constitution, which talks about the rights of every Kenyan, the right to demonstrate, to picket, to present petitions to public authorities, so long as two conditions are there and true. One, peaceably and unarmed. It generated a lot of discussions then, but I'm happy the same bill is again back to the National Assembly. Only a few clauses, very few, one or two which have changed, but at the moment we have another bill, picketing bill, at the National Assembly. So I'm ready to help where necessary to ensure the public relations and communication management bill will see the full legislative processes and assented to by the President. Through the Ministry of Information, Communication and Digital Economy, the National Communication Policy was finalized and is built around simple and powerful idea of one government, one voice. The policy is designed to make public communication more coordinated, timely and trustworthy, directly addressing the challenges of information space crowded by misinformation and disinformation. For the many professionals serving within the government, this framework will guide and enhance their work. Public Relations Society of Kenya role in helping to implement it will be vital. Because a policy is only as strong as the professionals who bring it to life. Ladies and gentlemen, as you celebrate the milestone of 55 years, I want you to know that this is a remarkable journey that you have walked together as professionals. And I know most of you were not born when PRSK was formed. I'm sure President Aliki was still not born. Huh? As you celebrate the milestone of 5 years, I want you to know that this is a remarkable journey that you have walked together as professionals. It is indeed vintage, and as tonight's theme reminds us, some things only get better with age. Good wine, old friendship, and for sure, professional societies that refuse to grow stale. 55 years from 1971, when PRSK was founded, you have traded the transistor for TikTok, the press release for press conference live streamed in real time. Yet, the essence has not changed. You are still in the business of truth, trust, and telling Kenya's story well. Ladies and gentlemen, communication is not a perpetual function of government. Communication is not a peripheral function of government. It is a very machinery. It is the very machinery of governance. Every policy we craft, every reform we roll out, every service we deliver in public sector means little if the citizens do not understand it, do not trust it, and cannot see themselves in it. And a very deep engagement with the leadership of PRSK in my office concerning how Kenyan government is doing quite a number of programs, whether it is affordable housing program, whether it is universal health program, whether it is markets programs, construction of markets program, TVETs, hostels, or what we are calling student villages in different universities, and TVETs program, tarmacking of many roads across the Republic of Kenya, doing some very huge major infrastructural projects like Rironi Mount Summit Road, like Taranta Stadium around Gong Road, like Bomas of Kenya infrastructure, a huge one, and many other programs like employing teachers, 120,000 teachers within 4 years, increment of salaries of public servants, many programs. But the communication around what the government has been doing, I think there is a problem there. Do you agree with me? Huh? Na si nyinyi ndio wataalamu. You are the people. So we had a very vibrant discussion. And I think I call upon all of you as professionals to see how we can help the government of Kenya in terms of telling the story. Because there's a lot that has been done within 4 years. Whether it's stabilization of prices of commodities, whether it is fertilizer subsidy program, whether it is the increase, Kenya becoming the number 6 largest economy in Africa, whether it is Kenya becoming the leading producer of milk in Africa, which is the truth, Kenyan economy getting rated from one level to another better level than it was, whether it's our stock markets, Nairobi Security Exchange, eating 4.1 trillion capitalization, something that has never happened, whether it is stabilizing of the foreign exchange rates, Kenya sharing $1 comparing to what was happening then. You know, there are many good stories which this government, this administration, led by William Samoei Ruto, has done. But in terms of channeling it out there in a more coordinated manner, we need some help. We need your help as professionals in public relations. The Constitution of Kenya places a cardinal duty upon government to keep citizens informed. That duty is not discharged by President, Deputy President, Cabinet Secretary, and Principal Secretaries alone. It is discharged day in, day out by the communication professionals abandoned across every ministry, state department, county government, parastatal, and agencies in this country. This is why the statistics shared with me struck me so profoundly. Over 80% of PRSK membership is drawn from public sector. Is that true? You want to tell me this distinguished guest seated here, 80% of you work with government of Kenya? Everybody working with the government of Kenya, whether it's a parastatal or ministry or whatever agency or State Department, can you raise your hand, I see? Please. No, it's not 80%. Huh? Everybody who is working with the government, whether it is county government, judiciary, independent commission, police, defense, whichever government agency, so long as you get your salary from government, raise your hand. Kwa nini mlikuwa mnakataa kuinua? I see it's almost 80%. I see it's almost 4%. And if that is the case, why are we getting it wrong in terms of telling Kenyans what this administration has done within 4 years? I think these are conversations we need to have. Probably, Mr. President, with your permission, you can organize another forum of these distinguished men and women. We sit and know why are we failing in telling Kenyans what the government, because I can assure you this government has done what has never been done by any other administration. So I think we need some conversation, but also as a CEO of the Ministry of Public Service, Human Capital Development and Special Program, do we have PR people, communication people from the Ministry of Public Service here? Anybody from the Ministry of Public Service? Can raise your hand? Anyone? Huh? Nani? Ainua mkono. Anyone? Hakuna? Huh? Yeah, I can see Hakuna. Yeah, because we have some I want them to see, I have some problem there. We can, but not for this conversation. Because I was a bit disappointed with the professionals within the Ministry of Public Service who are responsible for communication. Because communication cannot be updating the website. That you go and update the website, and even that website is not Android, does not interface properly with our phones. You can't be. Are we still in that era of updating websites, and we say that we are communicating to Kenyans? I hope these professionals who are here, that's not what you call communication. Sorry, I'm deviating a lot from the script. Huh? I'm deviating a lot. My many apologies. So we are saying that 80% of PRSK membership is drawn from the public sector. This is not a footnote. This is the story. It means that when we speak of strengthening public service delivery, we are in the same breath speaking of strengthening this profession. It means that the men and women in this room are not simply members of an association. They are frontline custodian of public trust. The translators who run government policy into public understanding, and often to calm, steady voice that old firm when rumor and misinformation threaten to outrun the truth. As a cabinet secretary for public service and human capital development, I see this connection daily. Public service reform is at the heart of public service reform is It is act, a human capital undertaking, and communication professionals are among the most valuable human capital this country has cultivated. You are the institutional memory keepers, the reputation builders, and when a crisis strikes, the first responders of public confidence. A well-trained doctor saves life in hospital wards. A well-trained communicator can save the credibility of an entire institution in a single place statement. Both are essential. Both deserve recognition. Tonight, we recognize you as. I therefore wish to commend PRSK for nurturing professionals, setting ethical standards and insisting, sometimes against considerable pressure, that communication in this country be credible, strategic, and true. To the pioneers who founded this society in 1971, and to every leader who has carried the baton since, including President Ariki Karani, thank you for building an institution that has outlasted trends, technologies, and I dare say several generations of hairstyles. Tonight, to tonight's nominees and award winners, you represent the very best of this profession. Whether you have shaped a national health campaign, steadied an organization through a difficult season, or quietly ensured that a government program reached the last citizen in the last village, your work matters. You are, in every sense, the storytellers of Kenya's journey. And tonight, these vintage celebrations belong to you. Congratulations to PRSK on 55 years of distinguished service to this nation. Congratulations to every nominee and winner of the 24th PRSK Excellence Awards. And congratulations to all of you for choosing a profession where the truth is always eventually in fashion. Thank you. God bless PRSK. God bless Kenya. And God bless the President of the Republic of Kenya. Asanteni sana. Thank you so much. Imekuwa mrefu. It has been very long. My brother from Nigeria, welcome to Kenya. Kenya and Nigeria brothers, and we continue to enjoy very cordial diplomatic relation, Kenya and Nigeria. I was lucky to receive the President of Nigeria the last time he visited here at midnight at Jomo Kenyatta Airport, and escorted him all the way to his hotel. So Kenya and Nigeria continues to enjoy very cordial diplomatic relation. We are brothers, we are one. Africa is one. Asanteni sana, my colleagues in public relations. The discussion I'm calling, President Ariki, please see how we can probably have a team to help in churning out many programs and achievements of this administration. Because you're entering into a very divisive year or period. But we pray that you remain united as a people of this country. And whatever I'm doing the other side of the mountain, we are doing it for the sake of telling the truth. Si mnajua hiyo nafanya? Ya kufanya nini? Eh? Hadi ya kufanya nini? Ya hii maneno? We are doing it for the sake of saying as it is, isn't it? So, but finally, we are one people. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki. Thank you so much.
A better round of applause for Waziri, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, it is true that I and Dr. Ofweneke's dad, Sunday Oyoro, we were classmates. We were in the same school at Catholic University of East Africa with his father, Sunday Oyoro. We call him Omwami. So this is my boy, this is my son. Asanteni sana.
Juni Mike Yanko, niaje? Let's appreciate Waziri, ladies and gentlemen, in a better way. Asante sana. Protocol demands until the guest of honor has a seat. You'll wait until he has a seat. Now you can have a seat. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Asanteni sana. Waziri, you and your friend never thought that I would end up as a joker for a living. But I guess it's in true attesting that I've done my best. Now, in the interest of time, my colleague and I, Cynthia, would wish to rush very quickly into the program. So please, when we call out either your organization or you as an individual, please make it very quick, coming to the stage, but also as well, make sure your walking style shows some little bit of excitement and appreciation. This is not a military pass, so don't come walking like it's a military. Come celebrating, shouting, and DJ, make sure the music is playing around 130 Mbps. So of course, we can have guys come and celebrate. Sawa. And you that are on the audience side, please, we celebrate them in the same measure. Sawa, tuko tayari? I promise you, in less than 55 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, we should be done, and of course, having and making merry. Sawa. So for example, Cynthia, can we try? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to mention a company that is not here. Ladies and gentlemen, and of course, the latest, most improved PR company in Kenya, 92 Degrees Creative Hub, wapi kelele. We are doing a rehearsal. Mr. Kiwivu hapa, by the way. 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen, most improved PR company, 92 Degrees Creative Hub, wapi kelele. I've just used this opportunity to actually market my own PR firm. It's called 92 Degrees, so shauri. So somehow nimeji-market. Ni PR, ni propaganda, nimeuza. All right, Cynthia, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Can you do this?
Yes, we can.
DJ, give me that, some new bomber, some typical jazz, some a little bit of Kirk Franklin, all the way. All right, give me the citation.
Let's go. The PRSK Moran Awards celebrates the rising stars of our profession, the bold, the innovative communicators shaping the future of public relations in Kenya. Presented by the Public Relations Society of Kenya, these awards recognize outstanding achievement, ethical practice, and professional growth among emerging PRSK members. Tonight, we honor the fresh talent, the new voices, and the next generation of leaders who are already making their mark in the industry.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to welcome back on stage, and now, rightfully at the right time, Council Member Jesse Maasai to announce and present the awards to the winners. Wapi kelele tafadhali, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I love that. Oh my God, where's my checkbook, Pinky? Just start over here, sir. All right, do you? All right. DJ one, let me have the L. All right, so the winners are going to be right on the screen. So we are starting with the second runners up, first runners up, then the winner. Then once we're done with that, all the categories, all the second, first, and the main winner will come back on stage for a group photo, of course, with the council member, Jesse Masai. All right, second runners-up, technical, let's go. DJ, give me some music. Second runners-up.
That is okay. We're about to load that. And of course, since we're celebrating the Moran, we have 6 winners. We have 6 winners, and each of them will be awarded by each of the council members. And thank you so much, Jesse, for being there. So to announce the winner of the first award, or the award of the first winner, we can have the winner, the first winner on the screens.
Technical.
Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen, head of Sustainability Corporate Affairs and Foundation, ABSA Kenya Limited PLC.
Thank you very, very much. I hope you've taken all our photos.
It will be all right. All right.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And of course, please, Mr. Washira, if this is a Twitter statement that you've done a good job because you are actually my banking partner. So thank you so much. Yes, yes, yes. South Center, that is my branch. And the utaniongezea sahi nionyesha mita 5, so niongezee akia Mungu mkiniona Madagascar na Maldives mujue niliongezewa limit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and they actually came through for me when I was in London in August last year, and I didn't know how to transact, and they actually ABSA came through for me. Cynthia?
Yes, of course. Now we would like to welcome fellow Stephen Wangaji to announce the present the award to our second winner.
All right.
Stephen Wangaji.
Fellow Stephen Wangaji. There he comes. DJ, give it to me. Let's go.
This is our second winner. Remember, these are the Moran winners for 2025. Moran Awards for 2025.
Ladies and gentlemen, Beverly Naliaka, General Manager, Team Sky Media Services. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Wapi kelele ya Naliaka, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Be careful what you do. DJ. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. What became some noise?
Thank you very much. Naliaka. And now I'd like to welcome Council Member John Ndegwa to announce and present the award to the third winner.
Council Member John Ndegwa, there he comes. The gentleman who actually prayed for us in our opening prayer as well. You are welcome. Somebody to give him something. Yeah! Stephen Aliaka are still celebrating. What there, sir? Ladies and gentlemen, and the winner is
our third winner.
Titus Kimel Kisangu from Joint Lead National University of College. Wapi kelele ya Titus, ladies and gentlemen.
My DJ impress, hold it. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, he's here, ladies and gentlemen. Wapi makofi DJ twende.
Lydia Rosasi to announce and present the award to the fourth winner.
And also remember, Cynthia, this is the youngest of them all in the council. Yes, council member Lydia Rosasi, DJ.
Gangnam Style. 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자 밤이 오면 심장이 뜨거워지는 여자 그런 반전 있는 여자
And of course, the winner in this fourth winner, ladies and gentlemen. Screen, we are waiting for you. Corporate of Communications Affairs, Ketrako, Calvin and Yagunde. Wapi Makafi, ladies and gentlemen, each other do this. Is there somebody from Ketrako? DJ, hold it. Is there anybody from Ketrako to pick on behalf? GDC, yeah? I mean, I know they're the same energy, yes. Let's appreciate Madam Pauline Shegu. And this is Kenya's #1 female rally driver as well, if just in case you didn't know her. Wabi Makofi. And of course, the millennials remember she was also a prime time news anchor on KBC back in the days as well. Thank you so much. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to. Okay. Yes, thank you so much. Congratulations on behalf. Yes, Ketrako and GDC and Kenjen are all under the same ministerial. Of course, making sure that they give us energy, enough energy. And of course, I want to welcome now council member Samuel Mutai. Samuel Mutai. Council member Samuel Mutai. DJ, give him something, give him something. All right, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, all right. On the screen, let's do this. Head of Corporate Affairs and Liaison, Nairobi City Water and Sewage Company Limited, Mr. James S.M. Kanja. Ako hapa.
James S.M. Karanja.
There he comes, there he comes, there he comes, there he comes. You're welcome, sir. Alright, thank you, my DJ. Mr. Karanja, if you are not present, I was gonna call somebody from the Ministry of Drylands to pick on your behalf. Congratulations. I'm telling you, Council Mutai could not wait to leave this place.
Absolutely. And now, congratulations to Mr. James.
All right.
And I welcome fellow Kennedy Onyonyi to announce and present the award to the sixth winner.
Kennedy Onyonyi. Yes, let's appreciate him, ladies and gentlemen. He comes off more as a bishop. I don't know why you look like a bishop. Yeah, Public Relations Fellowship. You're welcome, sir. Karibu sana. All right, on the screen, my DJ niweke Africa sana sana. Some little of Kwaito. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Head of Corporate Affairs, Marketing and Membership at the Kenya Association of Manufacturers, Lawrence Njega HSC. Ladies and gentlemen, Wabi Makofi. We are putting our hands together. We are putting our hands together. We're putting our hands together. Is there anybody from camp? Anyone from camp? Anybody from camp? Manufacturers. Let me have somebody. Oh yes, Council Mutai can pick on behalf. DJ, let's go. Thank you so much. Congratulations on that. Cynthia, very quickly.
Thank you very much. The next award for excellence for tonight is in the category of corporate publication of the year.
All right.
This award recognizes printed material produced regularly or by or on behalf of an organization and shows excellence and imagination in communication with stakeholders, either in print or electronic format. This may include internal publications such as staff newsletters, magazines, as well as consumer publication brochures. I invite Joanne Wanjala, Head of Communication Insurance Authority of Kenya, to announce their award and present.
All right, let's appreciate Joanne Wanjala, Head of Communications Insurance Authority of Kenya. Let's ask the floor, ladies and gentlemen. She comes from Makofi Yake tafadhali. DJ Twende, DJ Twende.
Sistema kapungala. Lori za la sistema kupeli kale.
Welcome. Wewe tulia DJ, palipo waluya wawili hapakosi neno. Palipo waluya wawili kwa stage. Uko sawa?
And
how are you?
In this categories, we will have second runners-up, first runners-up, and the winners.
Boma Yangu News, Porta Novelli, ABSA 2024 Sustainability and Climate Report, Team Sky Media Services, Kenha News Bulletin, Beyond the Blacktop, Kenya National Highways Authority, Kenha, Voices of Impact, Engage Communications Limited, Kenya Power Integrated Annual Report 2025, Intermanagement Group, IMG Kenya.
Okay.
The Accountant Journal, ICPAK, Lake Turkana Wind Power Sustainability Report 2024, Person, East Africa.
Ladies and gentlemen,
on the envelope, I believe our second runners-up.
Is it the one she's carrying?
Yes, that is Consumer Relations
Yes.
Campaign of the Year, Don Julio 1943 and Libre Liquor Couture 52.
All right. Now, wait, Madam Wanini, it's not Don Julio. Hi, please go ahead.
And the second runners-up is Apex Porta Novelli. The newsletter is Boma Yangu News.
Hey, Boma Yangu! Hey! Come forth, come forth, come forth, come forth. Make your way to the front, make your way to the front.
You're a good soldier, choosing your battle. Pick yourself up and dust yourself up.
No, you.
You're on the front line.
None of the qual exciting.
We're getting closer, this isn't over. The pressure's on, believe it. But you got it all, believe it. When you fold it up, oh, and if you fold it up, cause this is Africa.
Samina, mina. Waka, waka, Samina, mina.
It's time for Africa.
Haya, ndio hiyo tunapiga kapicha. Smile harder. Naona vile kwal ni poa ikiwa kwa event. Watu wana smile tu hata bila kuambia. Yeah. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Not yet, not yet, not yet. All right, let me have the next one. DJ usiniache nipumue. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, the first runners-up.
And the first runners-up for this category, ladies and gentlemen, is Intermanagement Group, that is IMG, with the Kenya Power Integrated Annual Report 2025.
Let's appreciate the IMG, ladies and gentlemen, the IMG, ladies and gentlemen. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Makofi yao tafadhali, makofi yao tafadhali. Ayo la 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 la. I don't need money. Ngoja, DJ. Dia, IMG bana. Amwezi tembea wanaume watatu hivyo mandume mnaacha. Munione after this, eh? See me, I don't like it. Congratulations. All right. I am mshikilia certificate kama wezi ifikia, you just point. Just point. Gen Z, point. Move close, unakani kama ile pegs imetoka nje ya kamba. Na mna point ya ukweli. All right, thank you so much, guys. Congratulations to y'all. Asante, and now finally the winner. Technical screen, walk with me on the surprise. All right, and now finally
the winner in the corporate publications of the year.
Okay.
And ladies and gentlemen, so the winner for this category, corporate publication of the year, is Voices of Impact by Oxted FPL.
Ladies and gentlemen, public publication of the year 2025. Voices of Impact, engaged communications.
Just like this, then he showed me the latest.
What's under the haters?
What you do, I don't do. Now watch me do, I don't do. Now watch me do, I don't do. Now watch me do, I don't do. We walk out with the haters. What you do, I don't do.
Sasa ni watu wa PR ndo wanachoma. Sasa huu ni mtu. Please, after this, President, we are disbanding. 55 years is enough. We cannot encourage this in 5 years, so we are disbanding the whole thing after this. Thank God the minister is here. Umefanya nini hiyo? Na wewe ni mtu una pursue master's sahi thesis. Umenibulia. Why am I not shocked? Ili tabia after bully yako imeshinda kupigana. But just move a little bit to this side so that we can on fit in. Congratulations. Yes. If you are the team under Mr. Ian Fernandez, then I'm sure why you guys must perform. That is a performer. Fantastic. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. So please let me have one representative each. All right? The two other first runners up and second, please let me have one person each coming back for a group photo. Very quickly, we don't have time. Cynthia and I don't have time. Kwa lugha ya Kiswahili, wale ambao walishinda wawili, njooni mrudi. Guys, you're stressing my Swahili. The first runners up and second runners up, please come back on stage. I need one person. Yes, and even you, Madam Wanchala, as well. Come. Where is the other person? DJ, relax. My Swahili and English have been very clear. Kindly, the first runners up and second runners up, kindly come back on the podium in the interest of time. All right, there he comes. Buddha, wekelea kifua mse wa gym. Wekelea Buddha. Tembea. Uko aje? Poa. Wase wa gym. Siwezi enda gym mimi. Nimeinua shida za kutosha za maisha. I move forward. All right, DJ, let's go. Photo, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go for them. Thank you so much. All right, Cynthia, right back at you in the studio.
Thank you very, very much, Joanne, and congratulations to all the winners. The next PRSK Award for Excellence for tonight is in the category of Consumer Relations Campaign of the Year. This award recognizes an outstanding campaign that supported the marketing of consumer products or services. I invite Faith Koske from the Nuclear Power and Energy Agency, NUPER, to announce and present the award.
All right, let's appreciate Faith Koske as she comes forth, ladies and gentlemen. DJ, let's go. All right, thank you, DJ. Faith, I can clearly tell that you have a very romantic man. The way you brought your hands.
And the nominees are...
Simama pale tafadhali. Thank you so much. And I love your skin tone, allow me to say so. Beautiful. Skia madam, ati akio ni waluya. It's the Luya effect. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're now getting into the nominees clip. DJ, let's go. Okay. So now, ladies and gentlemen, this certificate carries the name of the second runners-up. Thank you so much. I just need you to move a little bit here so that you're visible because of the production. Thank you so much.
And this award goes to the second runners-up award go to 52. 52.
52. Is there an organization 52? Sorry? Let me move. The council has summoned me. All right. So I'm actually being corrected by the able ladies and gentlemen. 52 is not the organization. It is the name of the campaign. But ukisikia tu 52 penye huko mbona tuna stress hapa whether ni organization. So ukisikia 52 and you know you're part of it. Ladies and gentlemen, please can we Consumer Relations Campaign of the Year, Don Julio 1942X Liquid Contour. Second runners up, ladies and gentlemen, 52. If you know you're part of that, let me have somebody from PRSK to collect on behalf. Someone from PRSK. Thank you so much, Mr. Masai. Makofi tafadhali very quickly. Jerusalem, inkolana me. And I love you Jerusalem, inkolana me. All right, bring me the next one. Second, first runners up. First runners up. First runners up. Yes, very quickly. DJ usinipumzishe. DJ usinipumzishe.
This the remix, yeah.
All right.
The remix, yeah.
And the first runners-up goes to Time Sky Media Services. Time Sky Media Services.
First of all, you're the type of woman that stays on my mind.
Team Sky, ladies and gentlemen, where you are?
Seduction, they make sure.
Wait. Team Sky, your colleague cannot stand up with such kind of energy, and you guys, no, DJ, Madam Naliaka, no. Masema mkana energy, wakanaweza kwa ni intern, na understand. rudini nyuma kwa meza yenu. Mtakuja na hiyo energy mwezo, unaona mpaka self esteem karibu iko messed up. Na shacha kwa shots za maji. So we are going to call the name again. Team Sky, are you ready? Muko tired. Muko tired. Akina bado kuna, I think she's newly in love. You need energy and you be, I can't wait. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Sky Media Services. With the same energy now you can come.
The remix, yeah. So fly. Akon, we swear. Mr. Lady, can't be losing. Talk about your type of woman that stays on my mind. Walk down the street, every guy wanna jump on your behind. It's your seduction to make sure that we stay in line. Sexual
alright, what we can
for your time.
They don't believe
you're the reason there'll be more, yeah. Yeah. Even though I got much more.
Hey, you must stop my money. Stop my money. Stop my money.
'Cause I don't care. Stop my money. Stop my money. I don't care.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Don't care.
Thank you so much.
Don't care.
DJ.
It's a plenty.
Huyo mwanaume ajikaze. Anyway. Naume mmoja hata hataki kutoa mkono kwa trench coat. Trench amenunua mpya jana sasa. Alright, congratulations to them. Thank you so much. And Mami, please keep up the energy in your life. May the joy never leave your life. In Jesus' name. Alright. And finally the winner, Midisha. Hey. Hey. Don't trust you again. DJ Shikilia.
The Consumer Relations Campaign of the Year winner is WRC KTB Safari Rally EAC campaign by KTB.
Hiya, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to them. IMG. Oh, no, babe. Oh, my superstar.
I don't get a lot.
But God do it.
And I don't pay my rent.
But God do it.
If you want for my hand.
But God do it.
If you want keep my joy.
But God do it.
I say anything and I
God do it. And I God do it. And I God do it.
Anything and I God do it.
IMG, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't change my name to God.
God do it.
I no more, I don't buy more to God do it. They say my market no go sell, but God do it. And then me say I no go blue, but God do it. Them my brother, let them check their luck, my God do it. No, my God do it. No, my God do it. No. Anything they do, they God do it.
Alright, DJ Shikilia. DJ ukicheza wana dance alafu photo itaruka juu na chini. Well, it's a happy, this company must be getting bonuses. Kila mtu ana smile. Wow. They should have called themselves Teeth Communications. You are welcome and congratulations. Let me help you back down. All right.
Thank you very, very much, Joanne. We appreciate it.
Fantastic.
And thank you very, very much, Faith Koskei. Thank you very,
so
very
much
much.
as well.
A round of applause as she goes down the stage.
All right, Cynthia, as we go down very quickly.
The next category is the Crisis and Reputation Management Campaign of the Year. This award recognizes an outstanding campaign that employed effective management of an issue or crisis after a disruption.
Governing under fire, Crisis and Reputation Management for the Nairobi Hospital, B&L Consulting Group Limited. KNH Crisis and Reputation Management, Case Study, Crestwood Marketing and Communications Limited.
I invite Professor John Oluoch to announce and present their award.
Oh, yes. Professor, karibu sana. You're welcome, sir. All right. DJ. All right.
First runners up, Crisis Reputation Management, KNH Crisis and Reputation Management Case Study, Crestwood Marketing and Communications Limited.
Crestwood Marketing and Communications Limited, Minister Trade. Let's go for them, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, congratulations.
Les pacificateurs jusqu'au bout, vital kamemi.
Okay. All right. One step forward. Mpaka wapi paka hapa eh? Yeah, it's because, yeah. There. Asante sana. Unapiga makofi ukisikia roho imekuongelesha. Asante sana. Thank you very much. Professor still maintain. All right. DJ, let's go.
La haute dame Elga élégance. Salomon Ben Salomon. Le MVP Serge.
All right, here we go.
The winner, Crisis and Reputation Management, Governing Under Fire, Crisis and Reputation Management for the Nairobi Hospital. P&L Consulting Group Limited.
P&L Consulting Group Limited. DJ, let's do this. DJ, waka waka. No, sasa hao walikuwa wa kwanza hapa, walikula wa kwanza. Fantastic. DJ, hold it. Aya, karibieni na hapa. My dear, are you okay? Watu wanakuja wana catwalk, wana dance, wamefurahia. You're like, you know what? I'm used to this. I really don't care. All right, so karibuni sana. Move, you're one company, move a little bit closer. Nani anapewa? Nani ndio group admin? Hapa iko sawa? The gentleman in the suspenders reminds me one show on KTN when we were kids called Family Matters. Do you guys remember the guy? Does it look like the guy, isn't it? Fantastic. Cynthia?
And the next award is, is
Hey,
ESG.
Cynthia.
Sorry.
Do we let Professor go down kindly?
Oh, of course. Professor,
yeah.
thank you very much. We appreciate
Thank
it.
you, sir. From a doctor to a
Thank
professor.
you ever so much.
We are only very few in the room. The rest didn't work hard. They're just Misters and Mrs. So we are doing them a favor, sharing the same room with them.
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
both professors. We appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
We
sir.
are going to
All
the
right.
ESG Communication Campaign of the Year.
ESG Communication Campaign of the Year. A Tree, a Life, Communicating Intentional ESG Impact at AAR Insurance. Africa Practice. Sustainability Report. KCB. A working bankable model for creative sector inclusion. Oxygen Marketing Communication Limited.
I invite Koi Kinyanjui to announce the ESG Communication Campaign of the Year and present the award.
DJ, give me some music as I help her up the ramp.
Second runners-up for the ESG Communication Campaign of the Year is a Tree Alive Communicating Intentional ESG Impact at AAR Insurance. Oh, Africa Practice, sorry.
Africa Practice, ladies and gentlemen, Africa Practice! Africa Practice! Alright, very quickly. Alright, let me have someone from PRSK. Somebody from PRSK. Frequency collection. Dance, yeah. Frequency collection. Dance, yeah. Frequency collection. Dance, yeah. Frequency collection. All right, each hold up very quickly. I kitu imenichosha. Client, Madam President, Madam SG, Mr. President, simeona. The MC was according to the look. You must say, let me try my best. That can kind of suck out my brains. All right, to the winner.
And the first runner-up for the ESG Communication Campaign of the Year is KCB.
Kenya Commercial Bank, and ladies and gentlemen, the lion in the room. Oh, ako peke yake. Wow. This must be the latest branch. Aya, well. All right, there we go. Fantastic. I have never seen such a happy banker. Yes. DJ, relax. Hapa kosi hiki ni kitu kimechapa quarter 3 targets. Yo fra. Let's appreciate him. He's so happy, my goodness. Look at him. Wow. This must come with a pay rise.
And
fantastic. Yes. Tumpatie time and kusalimia kila mtu. Baka ametulia na best yake tuende mzee.
Now we can announce the winner.
Ushashinda. All right, we ready? Let's go.
And the winner of the ESG Communication Campaign of the Year is Oxygen Marketing Communication.
Wapi Oxygen, ladies and gentlemen. So right from here, just go right over there. Yeah. Well, kwani unawaka kampuni ngapi? Ano wase HR wa huko ajuu mse there is a leave anakuanga uko kwa kampuni ngapi wewe? Bro. Oh, when you freelancer. Ni wa Bungoma? Unawaiso ngapi? I understand. Mabibi wawili lazima ukwe freelancer. Hakuna mtu ako polygamy mwenye kuna job moja. All right, let's appreciate them, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the camera. DJ and the students.
entry. We appreciate it. We move into Internal Communication Campaign of the Year. And I invite Madam Marcy Walia, Judge Excellence Awards, to announce and present their award.
Internal Communication Campaign of the Year. Implementation, training and commissioning of the university's end-to-end enterprise resource planning system. United States International University Africa. Beyond Barriers. KCB. Fikisha Love. Rebuilding culture through participation at Watu Watu and Oxygen MCL. Hashtag I am ABSA campaign, a colleague-led storytelling movement. Team Sky Media Services.
Okay, and now ladies and gentlemen, let's get to know the second runners-up, the first runners-up, then from there we got to know the winner. All right, let's go.
Second runners-up, Internal Communications Campaign of the Year, Beyond Barriers. By KCB.
Kenya, koma aya. Aba wewe. Okay, DJ mweke tu. Let's move a little bit here to the center. DJ, let's go. Bongo nalewa, bongo nalewa, bongo 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 nalewa, bongo bongo bongo. Thank you so much. Not yet. Ngoja tungoje mlio atoke. Mchama unapepa vikombe wewe. All right. Next winner.
First runners-up, United States International University.
Wapi wase wa US are you? Yeah. Wase wa USU. DJ, awase wa yo. USU manzone katipain. Yeah, manze. I'ma buy you a drink. Yeah. I'ma take you home with me. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, wase wa Awudi wa USU kweli. DJ manze wa ike anu wase wa rap manze crank. Yeah. Aba. Hiyo sasa mnajua? Oh. Yeah.
A legendary time catch a wine up pasando en la bamba. Na siwezi sema sana. Tena siwezi bonga sana. I never had a life in my life any vibe down the bamba.
I think it's important for you to know what campaign it is, not just the winner. Their campaign was on implementation, training and commissioning of the university's end-to-end enterprise resource planning system.
Fantastic. That is how and why USIU or USU, it is the only university that is closer to an embassy wannabe. Man Mahin. Let's appreciate them, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, DJ! Yeah, that's what's up, guys. That's how you do it. And now finally the winner. Okay.
The winning campaign is I Am ABSA campaign. A colleague-led storytelling movement by Team Sky Media.
Well, it seems it's a night, ladies and gentlemen. For the Team Sky Media, I'm telling you. Now and DJ. Hey, I said, Team Sky, you guys are the guys for the night, man. Y'all just been collecting all the cups, you know. You just been smiling and shouting everywhere, you know what I mean? No, you guys are trying to be a little bit unfair. We cannot have him at the farthest end of the queue, though. We're gonna have him some in the middle. Yeah, they look like two problems. But I like you guys are down to earth. I like it. Alright, let's clap for them. Let's ladies and gentlemen, do a big game of coffee tafadhali. It's one happy, big, successful company. Beautiful. DJ, hold up. Yeah, the two gentlemen look like the shortest series of Peaky Blinders. DJ, that joke you'll get it at home.
And now we move to the Media Relations Campaign of the Year. I invite Margaret Maraga to announce and present the winner.
All right.
Again,
Media
to
Relations
announce
Campaign
and
of the
present
Year.
the
Reshaping
winner.
the narrative, launching the 2024 Watu Credit Sustainability Report.
Madam Margaret Maraga.
Oxygen MCL.
Maraga. Oh, there she
San
goes.
Lamalian's rebrand Oxygen MCL. Building global pathways for East African Golf. SDT East African Swim. Intermanagement Group IMG Kenya. CPF Group. The Growth Story. Building trust, inspiring failures. CPF Financial Services. CGIAR Science Week, the Arts Group.
Okay, all right. Let me have you, ma, kindly, at the center stage. All right. There we go. So we're about to know.
She will be announcing the winner in this category.
Good evening. The next category, reshaping the narrative, launching of the 24 Watu Credit Sustainability Report.
Kindly take that again. If you can adjust your mic kindly, madam, so we can hear it.
And the winner is Oxygen MCL.
Yes,
Watu and Oxygen MCL, reshaping the narrative.
And the winner of the category is
Sustainability Report.
Let's appreciate them, ladies and gentlemen. Tusonge huko, tusonge katikati tafadhali.
If we can adjust what is on the screen, kindly to just the winner.
All right, just a minute, just a
What
minute.
is on the screen to reflect
Technical
the winner.
screen, fix the wordings on the screen so that they match up the winner. My dream is to fly over the rainbow. Don't take the photos yet. Don't take the photos yet. We need the wordings to align. Do they now? Yes, they do. Production, kindly DJ, let's go.
Congratulations to Oxygen. We move on to the next category, New Media PR Campaign of the Year. I invite Professor Abraham Mulwa
Kindly
to
help the lady down the
and
stairs.
present
Or they
their
lost.
word to our winners. New Media PR Campaign
New Media
of the Year.
PR Campaign of the Year. Nicole Ticolo Fashion Campaign. Cause Impact Limited. We play to win. 10th anniversary thematic TVC and digital campaign. Watu and Oxygen MCL. Local Climate Action Voices. Engage Communications Limited. Car Safe Mtaani Campaign. APN Group. Pata Makao na Boma Yangu Campaign. Apex Porter Novelli. CGIAR Science Week 2025. The Arts Group.
All right, so allow me to invite Professor Abraham Mulwa to come on the podium kindly. Professor Abraham Molo. Yes, you're welcome, sir. Karibu sana, sir. So let's get to know the winner.
Okay. And the winner is Oxygen MCL. We play to win.
Hey. Let's appreciate Oxygen MCL, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Feeling that I never ever had it. Oh, no. I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a feeling, yeah. All right, what I need. Let guys, nataka tusonge so that all of us, so that mommy, with your beautiful dress, you'll be hanging on the frame of the final product, and we don't want that. This could be that time when your crush will spot you. All right, Mkombali. Now you guys look like a beautiful Tanzanian choir. Munakaduru Usmando nipe maji. All right, all right. Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. Fantastic.
A round of applause for Oxygen and congratulations. We move on to the next category. Not-for-profit campaign of the year. I invite Grace Manjuri to announce and present the award to the winner. Grace Manjuri.
Not-for-profit campaign of the year. Kijiji Changemakers Initiative, Engage Communications Limited. The Mulika campaign, Resolve Communications. Breathe Nairobi campaign, Kusudi Cause Communication Trust. CGIAR Science Week 2025, The Arts Group.
The winner for this category, not-for-profit campaign of the year, is Kusudi Cause Communication Trust for Breathe Nairobi campaign.
All right, are they here? Kusudi Cause Communications, are you here? Yeah, they are on the way. So they'll be here by around 3 in the morning. So can we have somebody once again? All right. DJ Impress, nirudishe nyumbani. Give me some Nameless, some Isa. Fantastic.
Congratulations, Kusudi Cause
Much
Communication.
appreciated.
We move on to the next category, Partnership Engagement Initiative of the Year. I'd like to invite Eva Mariah to announce and present the award to the winner.
Partnership Engagement Initiative of the Year. WRC Safari Rally, KCB. International Day of Clean Air for Blue Skies, IDCA. Cause Impact Limited. The Mulika campaign, Resolve Communications. Aga Khan University Hospital, KQ Medical Tourism Partnership, Team Sky Media Services. Kasef Mtaani campaign, APN Group. Advancing Financial Reporting Excellence through Multi-Stakeholder Partnerships, the Fire Award 2025 Initiative, Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Kenya.
All right.
Drum rolls, everybody. Second runners-up, APN Group for Kaa Safi Mtaani campaign.
Make some noise for APN, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for them. All right. That's a footer.
I was looking at you because you are looking at me. Ooh, can't you see that this is chemistry? Macho, yeah, and if you like me and what you see, I can organize some privacy. Cause you are deadly, shapeless.
Move a little bit into it. Move a little bit, move a little bit, move a little bit. Eventually, when you move around to the sound, you come around. Eventually.
Feeling as good as I'm feeling tonight. Cause if you're feeling this good, then why you so uptight?
All right, thank you very much, thank you very much. Now, first runners up, congratulations to APM.
The first runners-up, Cause Impact Limited International Day of Clean Air for Blue Skies. First runners-up, Cause Impact Limited. All right.
All right. Thank you so much once again. Council Masai, thank you so much. All right. And finally,
and the winner is Time Sky Media Services for Aga Khan University Hospital, KQ Medical Tourism Partnership.
halafu tufungue sakafu, sababu inabamba inashika inafikisha kiachili ya mayewa maze Team Sky. Boom, boom, aha. Hey, let me hear you say. Kila mtu, let's go, let's go. Okay, so but there's one thing I've realized. I think I've realized all us PR people, we are very nonchalant. Nobody has cried. Nobody's emotional. Hatuna emotions. Ama pia ni PR. Aliziko kwa roho. Na wewe ulikuwa wa kwanza winner. All right, take the photo. Take the photo. Let's clap for them, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. President and Madam SG.
Congratulations.
Next time,
thank you very, very much. We move on to the next campaign, Public Affairs Campaign of the Year. I invite Peter Moutier, Chair PRSK Colleague of Fellows, or College of Fellows.
All right.
Peter Moutier, Chair PRSK Colleague of Fellows.
Public Affairs Campaign of the Year. Conservation Credibility, a public affairs campaign for Lazizi Mara Group, P&L Consulting Group Limited. Review of the Wildlife Conservation and Management Regulations, Intermanagement Group, ING Kenya. The Mulika Campaign, Resolve Communications. Lake Olbolosat Half Marathon Publicity Campaign 2025, running for conservation, destination, visibility, and public pride. Nyandarua County Government.
Team Sky nimeangalia, mnaweza kunywa sasa. Zimeisha.
All right. And the winner for the campaign review of the wildlife conservation and management regulation. Intermanagement Group Kenya.
IMG wapi kelele yao sana for the second. It's either the second or the third time, you know, right? Yes, Intermanagement Group, IMG. Oh, you are not sure? Imagine Ninyini. Guess what, guys? Surprise! Angaleni kamera ni prank. No, kujeni. Moyo wapiga. Anawiga zingile akusema. Hapana, IMG energy bana. Wow. Haina baraka. Pole pole. Twazienda. Haraka haina baraka. Wengine wakiwa Kenya nzima kama mimi mwenye kushika maki na kuwapa Kiswahili. Shua. Tusome mbele kidogo, kindly here. Na safari hii ma MC na waombea dua nikiwa hit kwa industry likimanuva kama mvua na nyesha mahewa nikileta wako wengi lakini thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Okay, just for clarity's sake, they have won in the public sector campaign of the year. So we will do a quick repeat of the public affairs campaign of the year. Those are two different categories. There's public affairs campaign of the year and public sector campaign of the year.
Okay. I guess that is well noted by the new public. All right, fellows, as we continue. Cynthia and Madam SG with your leadership and your guidance.
We move on to the next category, the social investment campaign of the year. And we'd like to invite Dr. Fatma Hersi to announce and present their word. And we appreciate our CS for joining us and being very patient with us.
All right, DJ. Una moja. Hauna moja. Karibu sana daktari. Okay.
The winner of this category is Oxygen Marketing Communication Limited.
Wanapenda kujiwata, wanapenda kujiwata, ati wana dunda 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 kadush, wana dunda 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 dunda. Ay 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 ay. Ati oxygen muna. This is how you enter. Tracks left, right, and center. Ati wala minije. Songeni namna huu, DJ ngoja, mmeanza kunichokesha na huyu mmoja anakapa Jehovah Witness. Jehovah Witness mama hapa. Wow. Still no tears. Dealing with nonchalant crowd. All right. There we go. Can you look at the camera, guys? Congratulations. A group of some pretty faces and some able, confident gentlemen. Amazing. Hey. Leo na hii energy najua leo manze. Leo najua kuiva ni kubaya. Rodu pale kuiva. Tumeshinda. Hadi sinaloa. Ulikuwa wapi nikifanya sing along sinaloa mtu wangu na vile nilishikisha huko mbaya. Let's appreciate them, ladies and gentlemen. Let's appreciate them. Wanadai after party ni sinaloa pale la V.
We'd like now to invite Arik Karani, President PRSK, to give two categories, the
Okay.
PR Event of the Year and Public Affairs Campaign of the Year. A round of applause for our President.
Wapi makofi yake tafadhali, Midisha, nipe kitu pale na sound a little bit African.
And we are going to kick off
PR Event of the Year, Creator Engagement Day, Real People, Real Progress, Watu and Oxygen MCL, Daystar University Alumni Professional and Business Symposium, Brand Magnet, Kenya at 2025 Expo, Osaka, Japan, Crestwood Marketing and Communications, Microsoft AI Tour 2025, The Arts Group.
Okay. By our President.
And the winner is Crestwood Marketing and Communications.
Let's appreciate them, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. We'd like to request David Omoyo to kindly join President Arik on stage. Kindly, if you can join President Arik on stage. We now will be announcing the next category. David Omoyo, if you can join us on stage. Thank you very, very much. You will be presenting that award together with the President. Thank you very much. If we can have the screens. Public Affairs.
PR Event of the Year, Creator Engagement Day, Credibility, Real People, Public Affairs Campaign for Watu and Oxygen P&L Consulting Group, Daystar University Alumni of the Wildlife Conservation and Management Regulations, Brand Intermanagement, Kenya at 2025 Expo, the Mulika Campaign, Crestwood Marketing and Communication, Lake Olbolosat Microsoft A Publicity Campaign 2025, running Innovation, Destination, Visibility and Public Pride, Nyandarua County Government.
A very unlikely winner, Nyandarua County Government. Lake Olbolosat Half Marathon Publicity.
Nyandarua County Government, if you can make your way to the stage, thank you very much.
Can county people dance?
Aha, Ninja Shiski, DEP.
Feeling how you feel, man, say.
Kani ingekuwa msanii wa sanaa ya sanaa, ingekuwa na jamii ya masadam kama wana mabunduki.
Aya, we. Wacha chini kama ni gumu huko Nyandarua, weka Samido. Kidogo. All right. There we go. It's the county government of Nyandarua, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, step up.
A round of applause for Nyandarua County. Congratulations. And now for the overall award. the overall category or overall PR campaign of the year, this would like to request our chief guest, CS Ruko, to kindly join us on stage. A round of applause as he makes his way. This is the overall PR campaign of the year.
Cynthia, you know, if it was during our time when we were young, the height allows, sir, the height allows.
And of course, this award is the showstopper and ultimate prize of the Excellence Awards. The campaign has exhibited outstanding creativity in public relations as well as campaign outcomes or impact.
I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Very good. The overall PR campaign of the year, Intermanagement Group, IMG, Kenya.
Ladies and gentlemen, IMG, ladies and gentlemen. Simameni hapo, IMG, simameni hapo, simameni hapo, simameni hapo. Simameni hapo, wacheni kimesho. Tulieni kwanza. Sarakasi dancers are right ahead of them, Divide your 72 in front of them and behind them. All right, are you ready? IMG, are you ready? IMG, are you ready? All right, so ladies and gentlemen, the Consumer Relations Campaign of the year 2025, WRC KTV Safari EAC campaign by KTV, Intermanagement Group. Ladies and gentlemen, the overall PRSK winner 2025, Wapi Kelele!
The champion, the lion is here.
Aha! Zobo. Wapi makofi, ladies and gentlemen. The champion, the lions are here. Don't hear you? The emperor, the conqueror, the champion, the lion.
Celebrate
done and congratulations to IMG. Well done, pongezi. Congratulations, well done. Pongezi mingi sana, pongezi. Congratulations, well done. Well done, well done. Pongezi mingi. Asante sana, thank you so much.
All right, Bwana Waziri, the photography crew is just requesting, of course, without the confetti and the spirals, just now do a proper photo, of course, with the winners of the team. So IMG, don't you nakumbuka if it was our time, President Moi angekuwa hapa tungesikia Tawala Kenya, tawala.
Tawala Kenya, tawala.
Hey.
Rais Moi, tawala Kenya, tawala.
Tawala Kenya, tawala.
Tawala Kenya,
tawala. Rais Moi. Thank you so much.
Tawala Kenya, tawala.
Thank you.
Congratulations, congratulations.
We kindly
Thank you,
request,
Waziri.
we'll kindly request Bona CS, if you can kindly remain on stage. We have one more thing to do, kindly, just one more thing. We'd like to welcome Madam SG Noella. Thank you very much. You can pick up the mic. We have a special edition that will require the presence of our CS, and we appreciate you and thank you ever so much for being patient with us as we do this session. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Cynthia. Congratulations to all the winners. And now we have the Shepherds Awards. These awards are awarded to professionals who have shown exemplary work in the profession and in the industry, in the spaces that they serve, in terms of what they've done. And I am going to call them. Please be coming up so that we come as a group. And the Waziri will give the award. I also want to request the President, Mr. Rick Karani, will give the award. This is not nominated for, so this is at the discretion of the Council and the President. Number one, the first shepherd, PRSK 2025, Alfred Nganga. The second shepherd. Congratulations, Alfred. Congratulations, Alfred. Congratulations. As Alfred gets his award, could I, congratulations, Alfred. Alfred indeed has done good for the industry. The second shepherd is Mr. David Omoyo. Mr. David Omoyo, we call him cousin, CEO MCK, a very big supporter of the PR profession. Mr. Omoyo, tunakuenzi, asante sana.
Tushangilie Kenya, taifa letu tukufu.
Asante, Mr. Omoyo. Thank you so much, cousin. We are proud of you. Thank you, Mr. Moyo. Mr. Jafet Mudomi from National Assembly, Parliament. Jafet Mudomi is our third shepherd. I see he has a representative. We are aware he's indisposed. Jafet Mudomi from Parliament has done a lot of work. Let's clap for Jafet, even in absentia. Thank you. Let's receive on his behalf. The next shepherd is Dr. Mbugwa Joroge, CEO SCA. Dr. Mbugwa Joroge. Could I ask Council Member Joe to pick that on his behalf? Thank you. The next shepherd is Mr. Temesi Mukani. Mr. Temesi Mukani, Secretary, the Ministry. If Temesi is not in, could I ask Council Member Samutai, kindly pick that for Mr. Temesi Mukani.
Kenya yetu tunayoipenda. Kenya yetu tunayoipenda.
Thank you.
Kenya yetu tunayoipenda.
Thank you. The next shepherd is Dr. Chris Hissa. Dr. Chris Hissa, mwalimu, practitioner, a very big supporter, and has done so much work for the profession and for the industry. Karibu sana daktari. Dr. Chris Hissa. Thank you, daktari. And the last, but definitely not the least person on this, the shepherdess, if I may call her that, is one lady I admire. I happen to have stepped into her shoes, the one and only Lillian Nganda. Madame Lillian, let's clap for Madame Lillian. Congratulations, Lillian. You've done a good job for the profession and for PRSK. We are proud of you.
Oka, Oka.
Thank you. And congratulations, Lillian. Now, the last awards, the Golden Honors Awards. These are the presidents. The first recipient of the 2025 Golden Award, Grace Munjuri. Congratulations, Grace. Grace is one of the founder officials of the society. Grace, tunakuenzi. Congratulations, Grace. Thank you. Thank you, Grace. As Grace makes her way down, the other Golden Honors Award recipient is Professor John Oluoch. Professor John Oluoch, congratulations, Professor. From the classroom to course, done a very good job. Congratulations, Professor. Hey. Thank you, Professor. And the last Golden Honors Award recipient, 2025, Eva Muraya.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome, Eva.
Right.
You have been a blessing to the profession. So many have drunk from your well of knowledge. So many you've shown, you've held their hands, and today we honor you. Karibu sana. Congratulations, Eva. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go away. We have the band, we have the DJs. We want to party, we want to bring the roof down.
Auntie.
in the African setup, when you go visiting and you've done a good job, you're given something to take home. And so we have something for the CS. Please bring it. The president will hand it over to the CS. And then one last thing after that, because after that, then we go into full party mode. Wana Waziri, tunashukuru sana. It's a very small gift. We really hope that you will love it.
Umoja ni fahari yetu, undugu ndio nguvu. Chuki na ukabila hatutaki hata kamwe. Lazima tuungane, tujenge nchi yetu, pasiwe hata mmoja anayetenganisha na
Custodian of knowledge, experience, all of us, we are running each and every day. And this evening I have run quite a lot of, that we have very dedicated professionals in public relations. And as a government, we need to take advantage of this reservoir, this wealth of experience and knowledge as far as public relations is concerned. And I know, and from the companies I have seen and what you are doing a great job in the private sector. We need to do the same great job in public sector. And I think moving forward as a Minister for Public Service, I will be engaging with this team more and more through the leadership led by the President, Aliki, and the gracious lady. So let's continue the conversation and let's see what we can do together. We must, and we have an obligation to make Kenya a better nation. And we can only do this together. We have to build a better society together. All of us. And it's a difficult job. It's not a very easy job. It's a very difficult job. But I know you are a very integral part in building a better society together. Thank you so much. I wish you a very good night. Let's continue doing what is good for this nation. Finally, I want to assure you, this nation, as the leader, or as a leader, who is indeed very committed in seeing that Kenya is moving in the right direction. And that is the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto. Let's give him support. Let's pray for him. It's not easy at all to do what he's doing for this nation. Let's support him. I thank you all. And after this, I'll request for permission to take leave. It's midnight now.
Bwana Waziri, tuko katika miguu yako, bado uko juu sana kwa miguu.
Kama tumenyenyekea, tuko tuna request moja.
Yeah.
Moja ya mwisho kabisa. After this hata sitakuongelesha tena. Fellows and judges, waje tu mpige picha kwa chini. Picha tu moja kwa hisani yako. Malizani kabisa.
Alafu tunazindua riwaza ya mchakato wa mwaka 2027. Hiyo tu.
Hiyo ni dakika ngapi?
Kienda sana 5.
Fellows and the judges.
Naomba kwa hisani yako. Tutashukuru sana.
Tunaishi na tumaini.
Judges and fellows, quickly come on stage. Judges and fellows, quickly.
Hakika ya bendera ni uthabiti wangu.
Thank you very much. stand by. We need this and we need to move this fast. 2026, let's get the show rolling.
All right, and now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing our plan for the year 2027. Of course, officially, the application portal is officially open. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Blended band, let's go. Untamed, let's go. Untamed, let's go.
Obele, 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 obele,
A round of applause for the fans that we have for They can have our president at the end. This is going to be very brief. After this, we're going to let you go.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, in 5, 4, all right, ladies and gentlemen, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, big kelele! Hey, DJ, we want a party! I say,
And now I declare the portal for the
entries,
submissions officially open for 31st January 2027.
Beautiful, beautiful. One big kelele. In 1, 2. And of course now, ladies and yes, sir.
I think now Dr. Foneke and the gracious lady, I can leave.
Yes, you can, sir.
You can.
As I leave.
Unless you have a sugar problem, sir, as you leave. It is not your birthday, but we don't mind. You and back too.
So as I leave again, I want to repeat. Please, we have an extraordinary man. God has been very gracious to this nation. He has given us a very hardworking president, President William Ruto. Let all of us support President William Ruto. He has done a fantastic job for the last 4 years. Let's also pray for him. It's not very easy what he's doing. So I request all of you to support in your field, in what you are doing, in communication, but also in giving the true picture of the achievement which he has done with his administration. Sote tuunge mkono kiongozi wetu, anajituma, anawajibika, anatia bidii. Na waomba jameni, because we are going to that season, tusaidie rais wetu, we support him, tushikilie yeye. Asanteni sana. Thank you so much.
All right. As we cut the cake, let me have the president, Madam SG, the judges who are still here. Let's come all together as we cut the cake. 55 years, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the judges kindly. I don't know if I should also call the fellas.
Legendary tanka chawai hapo sando inabamba na siwezi sema sana tena siwezi bonga sana. I never had a time in my life in the vibe no ni bamba na siwezi